All right, hello, beloveds. Let's tune into some energies. I will say, even starting earlier today, I was picking up on some collective energies that were, honestly, they were pretty heavy. I would even say dark, but not dark in the sense of like dark, because I don't even vibe with that. But it's like some heavy stuff. So I got my mood deck out. I want to just kind of tune into that. But before moving in, I'll go ahead and we'll just set the declaration, set the intention for this reading, that we're going to receive some information today that's going to give us clarity, that we're going to feel in our bodies the confirmation that this message is for us. I open myself up to be a transmitter for the divine, for spirit guides and spirit teams, to communicate for the collective, for the highest good. Yeah, there's something heavy. All right, so let me clear the space, clear the cards, kind of connect with them with the light language. It's weird. I went a little while without having my aligners, so I have I think they're like Sure Smile, but they're like the Invisalign, whatever. And now I have to have them back in because we did a revision, and I feel like I have a lisp. So sorry. Okay. Okay, all right, give me some emotions really quick. I have 3 different decks here today. So let's see, I want to tune in. What is going on energetically right now? I just feel like there's something heavy. Watch this come out and be like happy, joyful, and be like, okay. I know, I'm feeling like a heaviness. Okay, irritated. Okay, so some frustration. That can definitely be heavy. What do we have? Nervous energy. Okay. Feeling irritated, nervous. So funny how I said that. And then joyful wanted to come out. So, there's kind of like this, this like mishmash, right? Where we're kind of going through this phase of what I feel is like a butterfly getting ready to come out of the chrysalis, right? So it's like this energy of, it's like we know something's coming. We can feel something that's meant for us. We can feel this shift in energy, but we're like, where the bleep is it, right? There's this kind of energy. It's frustrated. It's like, I'm feeling this nervousness here is connected to, like, is it really going to happen? Have I just been fooling myself? Am I, I'm hearing the word delusional. Am I delusional? I just keep hearing, is this really going to happen? Is this really going to happen? Yeah, so there's some, it just feels like a mishmash. It feels, let me leave these here. That's what I'm getting. So I pulled out this is like a cute little deck that I randomly came across. It's like fairy tale. I forget what this fairy tale something that I felt would help give some clarity just based off images alone. Yeah, this is interesting. So what came out with this irritated one, it's the lady, I'll show you guys. She looks a lot like Cinderella, and not in like the Cinderella find her moment kind of vibe, like in like pre that. This is super interesting. I got the key. So it's funny. I'm working on a new program specifically for twin flames. And the like minor little blip description, it was the key to divine union is what came through. And I was noticing that I was called to this deck that has like keyholes, and then this second card came out, is the key. So just all those little beautiful synchronicities. Aha. Okay. All right. So with irritated, this is kind of the vibe that we're feeling, right? Feeling a little bit like I'm working really hard. I'm putting these efforts in, and I'm not feeling like there's any success. I'm not feeling like things are really transpiring, happening. Like, what is going on? I'm still trying to be positive. I'm still, calling in, looking for the signs, looking at the dove. I'm connecting in with this. I'm, trying to trust the universe, but it's, things are feeling a little bit frustrating. Okay. So this makes perfect sense with this irritated. It's like, I'm staying relatively positive. I'm leaning in. I'm focusing forward. I'm putting this effort in, but yet I'm not seeing any physical manifestation yet. So there's this is like, it's getting irritating. It's kind of frustrating. I'm kind of seeing, I've done this. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I've been there, done it, where it's like, we like yell at spirit, right? We're like in our room or in our car, and we're like cursing at spirit. We're like, why isn't this happening? Why isn't this shifting? Why isn't this changing? What is happening? What am I doing wrong? Right? That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. All right. So with the nervous energy, we have the key. Isn't that pretty? I just think that that's really pretty. So what I'm getting from this, intuitively, I have no idea. Like, I know the 8 of Diamonds is one of the tarot. I don't know that much about that. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not going to lie. I could study it. I probably will at some point. Right now, it's not calling to me. But I'm looking at these completely based on intuition. So this is looking like there is this shift coming. I've even been seeing 333 a lot, and this one is saying 33. So there's this shift. The number 3 is connected with the Divine Trinity, which the way that I look at that is like spirit and then the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine building this Trinity here. So, and then we also have the number 8 on here, which is infinity, is what's bringing that to me. So there's this nervousness about, like, is this thing that I've really felt was for me, is this really real? Like, we're kind of coming back to this drawing board, I feel like. I feel like some of us had moved past this and started really having faith in this, but now there's like this little, I'm feeling like tilting, like weeble wobble, a little bit of faltering is the word that I'm getting on this belief. It's feeling, I'm getting chills for confirmation. So it's feeling it. We've got some discouragement. I was definitely feeling some heavier energy earlier when I knew that I was going to be tuning into this. So yeah, okay. And then for joyful, so again, it's that mixture where it's like, I want this joy. I want to experience this. I'm trying to, again, stay positive. I'm trying to move into that. We have the anchor, which is really interesting. So there's something that is holding us back from experiencing that. There's something that's kind of, I'm hearing the word prevailing. So it's either we need to be prevailing and not giving up, or there's something else energetically that is prevailing in our experience that is having some type of effect on this. All right, I'm gonna put some tarot with this. Let's get a little bit more clarity with this. Anybody connecting, resonating with these feelings yet? Okay, let's see what we have. Okay. I get that we're feeling irritated, but Spirit is saying we have Ace of Wands. So Spirit's saying like something is beginning, okay? So with the Ace of Wands, this is kind of like, it's kind of annoying. It's like the prequel to something actually beginning to manifest. So it's like this potential, right? This idea, this concept. It's not an actual materialization. I have to like slow down when I have these aligners in my mouth. My tongue gets kind of, I'm like, let me slow it down as I roll over that. Okay, so there's that. So it's like the concept is out there. This is probably where the irritated energy is coming from. The concept is floating around. It's out there. It's real, but it's not quite like physically manifesting yet. Okay, getting confirmation with this nervous energy with the Nine of Pentacles. This is kind of like single, independent woman. So there's like this fear, right? I'm nervous. I'm nervous that nothing's going to change. I'm nervous that if I walk away from maybe a situation I know isn't working for me, that nothing better will come along. Maybe if we're already not connected with someone, there's this fear of, I'm just worried nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's coming. Okay, so we had, yesterday it was like for the extended, oh my gosh. I literally kept pulling these same cards over and over and over again. And I was like trying to get clarity and I was like, clearly I'm not getting this because literally you're giving me the same cards over and over and over again. And one of those cards was death. And here it is again today. And I'm getting chills again because like my guides are like, we're still here with this. And now they're like, yeah, we're here. Okay. So with this energy of like wanting to be able to move into joy, wanting to be able to experience this, there is this anchor, and it's this this need for release, this need for a new beginning. But I just feel like there's resistance. So there's some resistance here. I think it's the fears. I think it's the fear. Fear is creating some type of illusion. Oh yeah, but look at the energy that we're kind of looking at right now. This is Four of Wands, so that's like that ultimate union, that divine connection, that, you know, this is the twin flame card. So there's definitely some kind of fears coming up around this. Discouragement is what I'm getting. Okay, let's try to dig into this more. I'm loving these fairy tale cards. I like that they just talk to me intuitively. That's fun. Especially as a psychic, you know, it's almost easier. So I'm like, okay, tell me. Okay, so there's this discouragement. There's a need. I'm telling you, this death card keeps coming out again. I'm going to put it on the deck. I'm not even, like, for those that were on the extended yesterday, it was really, I mean, we got there, and it was not the easiest message, but we did get it. Okay. All right. So strength. We got the line here. I just heard you need to have some courage. I feel like we're dealing with a group who's kind of I'm seeing like trailblazers. There's the confirmation again. It's like trailblazers. We're going in blind is what I'm getting. So it's like pioneers. I'm thinking like it's so funny. I'll be shown stuff in my like mind's eye, and it's like Oregon Trail. Who else was like in that age group? Whereas like you're going in, you're that pioneer, man, you know, like you're the one who has to make the road. You're the one who has to like find the way. You're the one scouting out. And that's scary, right? It's like, I have no idea where I'm going. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just showing up here hoping to pave the way. So it's like, this is, a group, like a twin flame group, a high vibrational starseed, collective group that's coming in that's really like pioneering. And so things are not very clear. Five of Wands, so feeling a lot of like conflict. I have a feeling these are like conflicting feelings, maybe even experiencing some conflict in your life. This could be with like family, friends, job, something. I don't feel that it's relationship. I feel like there's just some conflict going on Okay, and then judgment. Judgment brings balance, brings some karma, brings a level of like rebirth. There's resistance to this. It's reversed. Okay, Page of Cups on the bottom. Some kind of immature, emotional energy here. Don't do that. Okay. So where is this? What does this conflict have to do with what is going on with this group? With this like irritation, this discouragement. Okay. So the devil just came out with the strength card, like having courage. So the devil, whenever I see the devil, I start to think narcissistic energy. I think physical trauma. I don't like using certain words on social media, but not like touching your arm kind of physical. I'm meaning more intimate than that. Really negative thoughts and beliefs about oneself. Kind of feeling trapped or obligated, like being in a situation where it's like we don't feel like we can escape. It's like we don't want to be in that situation. We feel that the person, this could be like a parent again. It could be a partner where it's like, God, I just want to be rid of this person, but I feel like I'm chained to them in some way. So that's why I'm saying parent, because it's like genetically, there's family, could be an ex that you have a child with, someone you have money caught up with, but they're not a very pleasant person. They're not really, all right, I've got two coming here. They're not having a positive effect. So it's kind of like we need to have some strength here. This is really interesting. With this conflict card, the Five of Wands, we have the Magician. So this is not the most pleasant thing that we're gonna hear, but there's a level of us manifesting this. I'm feeling like there's a level of this being manifested because there's some covert self-sabotage going on. So there's something that's needing to be dealt with or faced, more on an internal, personal, like shadow aspect. This could be this devil energy too. But it's like we're not wanting to do that. We're not wanting to be real with ourselves. We're not wanting to kind of face that energy. So we're subconsciously, super subconsciously manifesting external conflict kind of as a distraction is what I'm getting. This is where this judgment is reversed, okay? Four of Pentacles, this has been coming out a lot recently too, this Four of Pentacles energy. So it's like being very conservative, even like having like scarcity, some type of hoarding energy here with this one. This Four of Pentacles energy is a lot of vulture archetype energy. So there's this almost like a fear of letting go of something. It's like we're afraid, almost like this toxic person. It's like we think that they can help us more than they hurt us. This is interesting. Hangman. There's resistance here. So it's like this person, it's like we're being told to have some strength here. But I feel like it's this situation that's giving us that Cinderella vibe. That like, again, like before she had her transformation, it's like we just feel we're kind of stuck in this. But this is something we're needing to be aware of, that we are manifesting this. we're manifesting this judgment. It's like, it's almost like that's what we feel like we deserve. Ooh, that wasn't easy to say. It's all, yeah, because I'm getting confirmation, I'm feeling in my body. It's like there's a level of us that believes that this is something that we deserve. So if we're dealing with someone who is toxic or low vibrational, lower energy vibes, it's almost like why do we feel the need to even be connected with them? And it's the scarcity thing. It's like they're either helping me with something, maybe financially supporting us in some way, but I feel like if this is the type of person that I'm getting the energy of, they're probably using that as a form of like manipulation, control. So there's this belief. It's like, I need this person, even though they are not healthy for me, even though they're not kind, even though they're not nurturing is the word I'm getting. All right, let me do one more here. My timer just went off. I lose track of time. I'm like, I feel like I was on here 5 minutes, and it's like it's already been 20. Okay, so what is going on with this connection? Why are we feeling like we need this person? Why are we feeling like we need this person in our life? Why are we feeling like there's nothing better? Eight of Swords reversed. Self-limiting beliefs. Yeah. Yep. That's confirmation there. It's like we believe this. Maybe some inner like criticism, saying I deserve this, right? More of that kind of energy. Here's that Hangman again. Guess he didn't like that I didn't give him enough attention when he decided to just jump out. There's definitely an invitation here to start looking at things from a different perspective. Not from a perspective of like, shame on me. Like, I'm manifesting this. Like, we should never go into that kind of energy of that self-judgment. It's just, we're just observing. We're just an observation. Okay, we're learning, we're witnessing. It's like we're scientists and witnessing an experiment of our own humanity. So this energy of kind of self-criticism, limited beliefs, we're being asked to really start looking at the situation differently. Six of Wands reversed. It's almost like we feel like we need them in order to rise. So this is reversed. So I'm feeling like it's like in order to have success, in order to become established in some way, to get the notoriety that we feel we want or need or are called into. It's almost like we feel that this person is needed for that. Even if they're going to make us feel like Cinderella. This is interesting. The deck is like this. King of Swords reverse. This is like narcissist again, right? So there is some of that energy. That kind of like, it's the resources is that I'm feeling. So it's like, you're not going to have my support unless you do X, Y, Z, or if you behave a certain way, or if you act a certain way. If you don't do these things, I'm going to withdraw support. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. And so there's this belief, that I need them. The song, that Kesha song, what is it, Praying? That song is coming up. If y'all haven't heard that before, it's really good. It's just like that kind of energy. Okay, give me a little bit more here for this group. What's going on here? King of Cups with this. So there's, let me see. I need the rest. So it's almost like these beliefs of Nine of Swords coming out. That's like the fear, anxiety, kind of feeling really trapped by it. That's what's preventing us from being able to see things differently, like very caught up in the mind. Page of Wands. Yeah, so this is an invitation to like explore. So King of Cups with the Eight of Swords, this is almost like asking you to step into this King of Cups energy. It's like, be kind to yourself here. This Eight of Swords, I feel like there's a lot of negative self-talk, a lot of, I just got the word cruelty. Like, it's almost like this other person has treated you in a cruel way, and now you're like taking over. You're like, okay, I've adopted these beliefs enough to the point where I got it from here, kind of thing. Like, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take it and run with it, kind of vibe is what I'm getting. So it's like needing to step into this King of Cups energy, where it's like I'm having so much compassion for myself. I'm being more nurturing. I'm giving myself like this emotional stability that I need, that I'm showing up for myself in this like beautiful, soft, divine masculine energy. This is something I've talked about before. I did a class a while ago for healing the father wound, which can be found inside my membership, the collective. If you're a part of that or want to access it, it's in there. And it was about learning what like true masculinity is, and then like learning how to start showing up for yourself in that energy, where it's, you know, if we can't find a physical masculine who's going to protect, provide, guard, all of that kind of beautiful masculine energy. It's like learning how we embody that ourselves and allow our own divine masculine energy to rise up. That's the kind of vibe. That's what I'm seeing from this. That's what I'm getting from this. It's like learning how to be and do that for yourself. Because all of these like fears, this where, did we have like nervousness? Isn't that what we had here? Nervousness, yeah. These fears are really preventing us from being able to see things clearly with this Hangman. It's like really, really creating a fog. It's really blocking the truth is what I'm getting. It's blocking the truth. Why am I noticing these? 12 and 11 is how I'm seeing this. This is reversed. It's actually a 9. 12, 11. I don't even know what that means, but there's something there. So, what is that? There's something, there's meaning here. It's almost like we're moving backwards. This is what I'm getting. 12 and then 11. It's like it's like moving. There was some progress. There was positive movement forward, but whatever was kind of, I'm getting the word implanted, is festering is what I'm hearing. It's festering. This is what this Nine of Swords. So we've moved backwards energetically from this situation. Page of Wands with the Six of Wands. This is definitely like getting honest with ourselves. This guy is all about like, I guess it's supposed to be a feminine page. This person is all about like exploration. Okay, digging in. Let's take a look, because there's something. It's like we feel like we need this other person in order to achieve our goal, and it's like we're convinced of that. Okay. Yeah, we need to walk away from that. 8 of Cups. Okay, So I'm going to stop here with this because otherwise it just, y'all know, I'll just go on and on and on. So I'll move over into the extended, which you can access in the collective. If you're watching live here on Instagram, you'll be able to find that through the link in my bio. For those watching the replay on YouTube, that's going to be in the description. So what I want to look for is kind of understanding more about what happened. I need to know, like, I feel like we need to know, like, what happened here that created this, like, really bad, like, stuck fear, anxiety, because we need to break through that. We need to break this belief that we need this other person. There's a lot of, it's like trauma bond energy here, where it's like this, like, it's like brainwashing. Is what I'm getting. It's like someone convincing, you have to have me. So like, this is going to justify my ridiculously unhealthy behavior. Yeah, it's like, I'm getting like Stockholm syndrome. It's weird. So yeah, I want to know more about what happened. I want to know, how do we move out of that? What do we need to do so that we can move forward? Get out of that like low vibrational Cinderella and start to get into our like glass slipper energy. And then obviously whatever else comes up, or whatever anyone else who's on the live with me wants to ask. For those that don't know, when I do the extended, when I'm live, those who are on live with me, once I've kind of like gathered and gone through, if anyone wants to ask for further clarification on something, I will dig into that for them on their behalf on the live. Okay, yeah, that's what I've got. As always, if you want to learn your own witch's wound archetype, take the quiz, either linked in my bio or in the description. Super important information to start moving towards your own healing goals, especially if you're looking for divine union. That's going to be really, really important to do. And then if you need your own reading, link in bio or description. All right, I will see you all soon, and I will see those who want to join me on the extended over inside my VIP group. See you guys. Bye.